Welcome back to Whitt Acres. Today we have a new project build to get into, but before we get into that, I just got home from work, got some new food here, and we're going to check on all the animals. Hey ladies, how you doing? Hey Dizzy. Chickens, you're still good, huh? Yeah, you still have some in there, but I'll add to it. Huh. Hey Rita, how you doing? Hey ducks. Incoming ducks. Nailed it. Oh, puppy, I kicked it in you. Go ahead, over. There you go. I hear ya. Alright, so luckily the chicken tractor is all the way up here close to the barn, so I don't have to walk too far on the pasture. But it is time to do the whole turnaround. So we got to make this big old chicken tank do a 180. Well, that was pretty easy. Not too bad getting it over one spot and then turned around. We did 3 passes now through the pasture here, and I couldn't be happier about how it's turning out. It's mowing down the pasture just perfectly, and then the whole side that we already did and it got rained on is coming up a lot darker green than what we already have. So I'm just really happy with what these chickens are doing out here, and hopefully we're going to be able to create a pretty nice pasture out here. I mean, there is a diverse amount of plants in here. I think we have some clover, some vetch, some fescue, and I'm sure some other crabgrass and other types of stuff in here, some broadleaves. So it's really not that bad. We have some of the creeping Charlie, the mint family out here. So I mean, there is a lot going on out here, but hopefully we can fertilize it with these chickens and get it to grow a little bit better. It does take some effort to turn this thing around 180. It's not too bad just making short little moves with it, but whenever you have to move it a little bit more distance than that, it is a little bit heavier than I want it to be. There's a chicken with his legs still underneath the tractor. I just pulled him out. Hopefully he recovers just fine. It's that one right there, so he's standing up. I didn't get it on video because I just wanted to quickly pull his leg out. He's a little hurt, but he's still moving around. It's probably just a stinger. Walk it off, buddy. I'm gonna get you some food. Everybody stay in there. Puppy, watch the door. Coming in, chicks, coming in. Excuse me, excuse me. Excuse me. Try and do this all here. Come here. Love the musical chickens just going around in a circle waiting to find their seats. Right there, chicken. What are you guys doing out here? Puppy, bring them back in. Good boy. We got one more. Go round. Go round up. Round up. Come on. Come on, go around. Go. Come on, pup. Round the chickens up. Come on, go home, chicken. Where you going, bud? Life. Good. Come on, in the door. There it is. That's the one. Good job, chickens. Look at them eat. They are just about, I think, 10 days away from going to the butcher. We have a date on July 9th, so they are right on track. They're getting big and plump. Yeah, I hear ya. They're doing really good. I think I'm gonna have them on 15 pounds of food right now a day. There's 31 broilers out here, and they're just looking gorgeous. Alright, I'm coming out. No, chickens, stay in. Right. Rev. Come on, get back in there, chicken. There you go, that's one. Come on, chicken. Nope, wrong way. Come on, you big bird. Yeah, there's the door. Right past Puppy. Good job. So we have about 9 or 10 days before that chicken tractor opens up and I can put something else in there. I probably will be putting the replacement flock in there to give them just a little bit more space than they have in the bird box. And then the bird box will get upgraded for the ducks. Hey pigs. Hey Charlotte, how are you doing? Hi. Hey Wilbur, you guys need some food? Yeah, okay, I see ya. Gesture into your bowl. Yeah, it's pretty warm out here, huh, Puppy? You need to cool off and get a drink. So now that I have the all flock in one barrel and I don't have to keep the duck and geese feed inside the tote here, I'm able to dump out the pig feed and get it mixed together, the pelleted and the mash feed, so I can just scoop it right out. I still have the grain, scratch grain in here, but I did get rid of the goat feed as well. Coming in, pigs. Coming in, pigs. I hope your noses are clean. Don't be rubbing them all up against me, Charlotte. Yeah, I see. Okay, okay. Puppy, you stay out, buddy. Back up, Wilbur. You're in the bowl. Come on, Wilbur. Watch out. There we go. Echo, you. Oh, bud. Come on. I got to get in there. Underneath. Yep. There you go, piggies. Puppy, out. Out. No eating pig poop. Watch your dizzy there. So I'm not going to lie. It does feel pretty empty down here without the goats in this pen. I'm having the chickens go through, scratch it all up, and try and clean it up, so that maybe I can come in here and do some planting if it kind of cleans up a little bit. Might be a little bit heavy on the fertilizer right now, so we'll see what I end up using it for. I am going to be pulling this tote out of here, so that is part of the plan today. I don't know if I can get it out myself, so I might have to wait till my dad gets home. But I'm planning on putting a door on this because I need to upgrade the duck brooder. That's the plan today, is to upgrade the duck brooder. And I think this will make a good shelter for them at night if I can get a door mounted onto this plastic IBC tote. And then I have a little hoop coop that I used as a little day pen for the other ducks last year and Squat the chicken this year. But I'm going to try and attach it to this and then close it off real nice, and that'll give them a big area of grass they can have as a day pen. And I might even be able to move that thing around too, so it'll be another mobile coop. And then the inside will be all closed off and protected at night, and I even will be able to put a heat lamp in there for the couple more weeks that they might need it. I still haven't seen Rita actually get up into the pool, so I'm still waiting for that. Hopefully she gets up in there. It is dirty like she has been, but I'm not sure. That could have just been the chicken scratching stuff up. Look at you go, Mumbles. Stretch it out, girl. If you want to see me try and take Mumbles and the duck flock out to the field pond to see if they want to swim, hit that like button. Goats, I didn't forget about you, goats. I know, I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming, Flop. Hey, Flip. Yeah, you look good up here, goats. Yeah, you got all this space to run, and I know you're running it, Flip. I know you're running, Flip. I can see the trail you're making along the fence line. I know that's you. Flop, you've been climbing the log pile a lot. I see you up top. and get you some food here. A little simple feed system for the goats right now. Hi, I see you, bud. I see ya. You coming in, pup? Get back in there, goats. Don't bite. Don't bite. Come on. Whoa, little flip. Come on, follow puppy. Come on, goats, get in. Yeah, how do you like your bunk bed? I still gotta come up here at night. Watch out, pup. I do want to come up here at night and see if they're actually using their bunk bed. I know they get up there because there's poop up there and they've been ruffling up the hay, but I don't know if they're actually sleeping up here. So I really want to see that. So I'm going to have to come up here one night and actually sacrifice some sleep to find out. Their food bin is working really well. I made it out of a flower pot container, just a long container, and screwed it into the wood. And then we have a dog stainless bowl over here for their minerals. And then we have a old garden water bucket with a float valve on it for their water. I don't know, I've never actually seen them use the water bucket yet, but they're still alive and they've been up here almost a week, so I think they're getting the water. Puppy, don't eat goat poop. It is neat to see their running path going around the log pile. Been wearing down the grass and one same path going around. And then they go all the way to the fence, and then she just runs the fence back and forth. They have so much more ground to use, but they just go around the perimeter here. And then they have one trail going into the door, one down the fence line. That's so funny to see. All right, pup, come on, let's use the gate before they get done eating. Gate latch has been working out really nice. Come on, pup. I just wish I made it a little bit longer, because whenever I grab it with my left hand, my knuckles kind of hit here. So if I have to grab it on this side and it's fine. But I could have made that just a hair longer, but it's working out really nice. Whoa, puppy, hold on. One more thing that we have to get out is a 100-foot roll of this 2x4 fencing. Load up. Hey peepers. Hey Piper. How you guys doing? Yeah, no heat lamp today, huh? Yeah, we shut it off because you guys should be getting pretty old. Starting to show a little bit of color in your feathers. I see your tail feather, little peepers. Yeah. You got food, you got water, you're all good. I know the ducks need their water. Hey ducks. Yeah, you're all out of water. You always are. Good, you can get some too, little one. How you doing, Major? Yeah, you're getting big is what you're doing. You ready for some fresh grass? Get you moved over. We've been destroying it out here. Watch your toes. There you go, Major. Get some fresh grass. All of you. Yeah. You little happy ducklings. What do you think, puppy? Whoa, puppy, we're getting a little too far away from the mini coop. That's where the power supply comes from. So we'll just break that off because the heat lamp's off right now. Hi, Mr. Peepers. Hi, Piper. Wish you were more friendly. I try and reach in there, but they don't really want anything to do with me, so Trying to give them a little bit of space, but I come and hang out with them a good bit just so they know I'm not a threat. But yeah, I'm friendly, bud. You can get to know me. I feed you. Hey, little turkey. How are you all doing? I already checked on them, so I don't really want to get too involved here, because once you open this up, they all pop right out. Hi, little turkey. Yeah. Oh, jeez, little one. I knew it. I told you they were all going to pop right out. Get back in there, little fella. No. You all stay in there. I already checked on you. You're getting a little big, but you still have space in there. So yeah, the turkey are getting big for their brooder as well. So I'd like to move them maybe into the culvert, the black culvert pipe brooder that the ducklings are in right now. But I'd want to move the ducklings out into a bigger section, like I said, with that IBC tote and the day pen. So I'll show you the day pen. Out here on the driveway, we have my day pen that I've been using for the ducklings and the chickens. Last year, I used it for mumbles and the duckling flock to get them out on grass during the day, and then I put them back into the shed at night. So I had to move them constantly. But most recently, we used it for Squat, my handicapped chicken. He was one of the meat chickens, one of the broilers that came with the red broilers up there in the chicken tractor. But he got splay legs, so he wasn't able to keep up with the rest of them. We tried to recoup him the best that I could, but he never actually regained walking very well. He could actually flap around and get around the pen a little bit and get to his food and water, but he was never going to be able to keep up with the rest of them. So I tried to keep him out here during the day, and then I'd put him away in the brooder at night. This was before I had the lids on the brooder, so he actually got taken by a cat at night, and he didn't make it. That was right before I got the ducklings, so I ended up building the lids for the brooder so that it was nice and safe and secure, so that wouldn't happen again. We did end up start trapping with the live trap. So I did start resetting the live trap so we'd be able to catch any predators that was coming around all these brooders that I have in the yards. We have this brooder, the mini coop, and then the bird box is right around the corner. So since Squat was taken, I started putting cameras out here, arming them at night, and setting the live trap to see if we had any predators coming by. And on camera, we ended up getting 2 different cats, as well as a coon and a skunk. So we have some predators walking around here. I ended up catching the 2 cats in the live trap, and we ended up relocating both of them. One was a lost cat from a neighbor, and I gave him back to the neighbor, and they're supposed to keep it inside and not let it get out again. The other cat did not have an owner. It was a stray, and feral cats around here are really no good for the environment. That cat was repurposed into compost for the property. And then whenever I was moving the chicken tractor one night, Echo Pup here found another cat. So that's 3 cats since Squat was taken that we have now taken away from being threats to the chickens. And then the other day, whenever I came home from work, I found in the trap a possum. Before I got Echo Pup out, so he didn't scare the possum too much, I did release the possum over by the nursery. Possums will eat your chickens, but they're not a big threat like a coon. They're very lazy hunters and more of a scavenger. Plus they eat a lot of ticks around the property, which is really good. It's something like 4,000 ticks a week. I'm not real sure. You won't want to check that. So I'm not as worried about the possum. I let him go. He's more beneficial to the property than a threat, but the cats and the coons, they're definitely more of a threat here. This little day pen does need some work, so I'm gonna have to tighten up all the corners, and then I'm gonna have to build a door on this front. I'm gonna attach the tote to the other side, just screw right into the face. I think I can attach it right to the face and then have the door walk or open right into the day pen here, and then I'll be able to enter the day pen and get them in and out from a door on this side. I already have some of it covered up with some chicken wire, and then I have this 4x4 square fencing here as a structure, and I have this pipe in here just to hold the shape. I might have another one of these black pipe I can put here to add a little bit more support. And then right here wrapped around the yellow maple tree, I have another section of this 4x4 rigid wire. I think it's more of like a structural support for pouring concrete, but this is what I'm using for it now. What? What are you doing? What'd you find? Nothing there. I don't see anything, pup. False alarm. It is starting to sprinkle a little bit right now. We have a chance of scattered thunderstorms today, but I'm not sure if it's going to come through here. But we are making some progress on this here. I made a door frame out of a 2x6 that I ripped in half and then just cut some angles on it to support it. And then I cut another 2x6 in half to make the top here door frame. And then I'll be using the other half of that to make the top of my door. And I'll just box that in, put a hinge on it, and I'll be able to get in and out from this end. Puppy, that rain's actually starting to pick up a little bit. Gotta be careful of the lilies. Alright, you're okay. Six sections. Nope. Well, it did start to drizzle a little bit more than I wanted to. It's getting me all wet and I don't want to keep the tools out in it. I tried using the tin snips, but they're tin snips and that's steel wire. So I needed to get the grinder out and cut the length that I needed. So I got the section cut. Now I just need to screw it in place with some screws and washers. But the rain just picked up a little bit more, so I'm not sure if I can keep going on this project. Well, the rain is done and I got the metal attached. I got the 4x4 metal now all the way across and I attached it with some screws and washers. So that shouldn't be going anywhere. I have them on this side, then that side, then that side. So it alternates and it keeps it in place. So it wraps all the way around. But those 4-inch holes are gonna be a little bit too big and my ducklings can get right out and the predators can get right in. And the chicken wire isn't strong enough. So what I have up at the barn right now, using for the duck bubble and the chicken bubble for the little pasture I have some smaller 2x2 squares that I think will be small enough for the ducks right now, and I'm just gonna wrap this whole thing. I think I have enough of that 2x2 fencing up there to finish this off and close off all the gaps. So that's why I had to buy that 100-foot roll of fencing today, so I can replace that fence that I pull from their bubble pasture and put a new bubble pasture up. Hey chickens! Out here in the ducks pasture bubble, this side of it is a shorter 2x2, smaller squares, and a shorter fence. It goes from the corner post over to right here where it picks up the 2x4 fencing. That's a little bit taller and bigger squares going the rest of the way. I'm going to use this and the new 100-foot roll to give the ducks a bigger pasture out here. You can see where they graze right now, and then I change it over there. So right now I'm going to bring it all the way out and they'll be able to graze this whole pasture area all the way up to the chicken tractor. I guess before I take the one fence down, I should get the other fence up. Hey chickens, you working in there? How about you, Rita? You doing anything? What are you doing, pup? Did you bite a bee? Let's get this opened up. So my plan is to actually put up a permanent pasture fence for these birds, and that's going to be coming off this corner, going about 40 or 50 feet out, and then straight across and back in to the far corner where the duck pen ends. So I want to get that in place, and this might give me enough fencing now to do it. So I'm going to try and get that just stretched out loosely the way I have that bubble and see if I have enough fencing. I just don't take a lot of measurements. What are you doing, Dizzy? You're not leading an escape, are you? You better not. You stay in there, Dizzy. It's feeling massive in here now with this new fence. It's 100 feet of the new fence, and then I think the other side probably had about 50, 55, 60 feet. So we got a nice sized pasture out here now, and the ducks have a lot of new grass that they can actually get to. I did a little bit farther than I was thinking, but I already have some of this area mowed. But I didn't actually take it a straight line off of the last corner post for the ducks because of where the chicken tractor's sitting. So as you can tell, we're kind of inside the duck pasture still. Whenever I actually do the fence, it'll be a lot further out. I hear ya. But until I can get some posts in the ground and the fence attached properly, this is going to be a lot more grass for the ducks and the chickens. But it still makes me nervous having this flimsy fence here during the day for all the birds. If you want to sneak out, chickens, you can go ahead and sneak out. I'm just going to leave it cracked. Some chickens can get in and out, but the ducks shouldn't find their way in. Hi, ducks. Rita, you do what you want to do. Go in your pool. Hey, piggies. How you doing? I would love to make a pen outside for the pigs so I can have them out in the daylight, sunshine, and rooting around in the ground. But I just don't have the time or the materials or funds to really make a pig pen right now. So I'm trying to get everything else in order, and then maybe in the future I'll be able to get the pigs out of the barn. Oh wait, I need my fence. Hi, chickens. This is what I came up here for. I just had to do a big layover and do something else. Everything compounds here. Every time I want to do one project, there's always a bunch of other things that have to get done just to do that one thing. So close. Well, it's getting pretty late and I don't think I'm going to be able to finish this tonight. I think I made some pretty good progress though. I should be able to finish it up tomorrow and get the ducks moved into it. I did have a change of plans. I'm not going to be using the IBC tote as the shelter on the back. I did just frame this all in with the fencing, so the whole thing is actually secure, or it will be whenever I finish it. So I got it wrapped pretty much all the way around with the 2x2 fencing that I had. I have almost the perfect amount to go all the way around the top. I closed off the back, and then I have two little panels here that I'm closing off the front end with, and I almost had just enough to make the door covering. So I do have the door cut here, and that's going to fit right inside, and I'll be able to access, get in and out, and I'll be able to hang the heat lamp. So this will be just as secure probably as the bird box, but we're going to need a different name for it. So if you have any good suggestions, leave them down in the comments below. It's actually turning out to be a really big cage. Hi, ducklings, how you doing? How you doing? You huddling up yet? A little bit. You're starting to huddle up, huh? You might want the heat lamp tonight. You think so? Look at the silver apple yards. They're starting to get some color on them. Yeah, that's why you have that dot on your head. Oh, Cayuga. Ooh, hi. Yeah. Okay, Major. I'll get you some fresh ground tonight. You have some dirty water, but I'll get you some more water right now. You guys go through this water so fast. I'm gonna have to think of a different water system for you for the new spot. Alright guys, it's about time to eat dinner, and then I'm gonna close up the barn. So that's gonna be all for this one. I'll pick this project back up tomorrow. If you want to follow along, make sure to subscribe down below. Hit that like button before you leave, and you can see me and Echo on the next one. Thanks for watching. Poppy, where'd all this hair come from? Hopefully the birds take it to their nest. Make use of it.